Hello, hello. Smell, right, smell.
Sainsbury's has been part of our high street for 150 years.
Right, are we OK for bags?
26 million of us go through its doors every single week.
Hiya, would you like to try any hot cross bun? Go on.
Oh, why not? Cheers, thank you very much.
But with supermarkets more competitive than ever,
I like to shop at Lidl's, actually.
history counts for nothing.
Retail is changing beyond all recognition. Businesses that don't adapt fast enough will ultimately decline.
The fact that you have to buy a celery in a plastic bag is ridiculous.
During a crucial year, this retail giant has allowed cameras behind the scenes.
You're going to meet Her Majesty the Queen.
Really? Really?
As they attempt to grow their business. Try to woo new customers.
Oh, you made my day.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, OK.
Hi, can I introduce you? Thank you.
And work together to stop themselves slipping behind their rivals.
The M5's closed at the minute. Stores are screaming out for their products. It's pressurised.
You have chosen a very eventful day.
We are in a little bit of trouble.
Remaining customers, please make their way to the checkout. Thank you.
Hi, Mark, you all right?
Morning, Katerina.
It's been a challenging start to the year for the supermarket.
Excuse me while I bash the till.
Their proposed merger with Asda has officially collapsed.
Hello, how's you? You all right?
But for checkout operator Jenny,
Lovely chicken, staple diet.
it's business as usual.
And the broccoli. These are really nice at the moment.
She's one of the retailer's longest-serving employees.
I've run out of customers. I had a friend across the road from me and she said to me, oh, I've got a job in Sainsbury's for Christmas. So she said, they still want some people, why don't you come? So I came, and then after Christmas, they said, oh, do you want to stay on? And I stayed for 50 years. Yeah, my darling, thank you very much. I'm sorry, I'm closed. Big notice.
Having first started in 1969, Jenny's seen the supermarket evolve over half a century.
It's changed quite a lot. I mean, you think we only sold, like, groceries. It was sort of meat and veg, baked beans and toilet rolls. Very, very basic things. Now we have things from all over the world. I mean, these things never existed. When I first started, we used to have a lady who sat and plonked the price on the top of the tins. And then a bit later on, we got our own plonkers. Sounds funny, doesn't it?
Jenny's been called to a staff meeting to discuss plans for the company's 150th anniversary, which is fast approaching.
Morning, Jen.
Morning.
Right, OK.
Morning.
Right, morning, guys.
Morning.
Let's start off firstly with the 150-year birthday. OK, we've got a lot of activity planned for this summer. And also as part of the 150 years celebration, as you may or may not know, Jenny has done 50 years service this year, OK? So Jenny's been invited to go to a VIP experience in London. But what Jenny doesn't know, OK, is there's going to be a very special guest that she's going to meet. And Jenny, you're going to meet Her Majesty the Queen.
Really? Really? Oh, oh dear.
I think that deserves a round of applause. You're going to meet the Queen on Wednesday.
Is that lovely?
Okay. And what a great way,
Oh, that's wonderful.
to celebrate your 50th anniversary with the company, and a great experience to be invited to. We're absolutely proud of you, and we're delighted that you're going to be representing our store at this event. So.
Oh, thank you. I just kept coming to work. That's
Don't stop now, though.
No.
Also fine.
Sometimes there's a queue on Jen's tills. We try and move some customers along, but actually they want to stay and talk to Jenny, which she truly is the kind of colleague that's made Sainsbury's great for the last 150 years, and I'm very lucky to have her.
I'm going to meet the Queen. Oh dear, it got me. Yes. So I need a jacket, so go and look for it. OK, I'll see you later. Bye.
As the supermarket prepares to celebrate its past, 10 miles away at head office, all eyes are on the company's future. Staff are gathering to hear the annual financial results, direct from CEO Mike Coop.
Can I just get a this?
Yeah.
But with the failed merger still fresh news, first Mike has to face some tough questions from the media.
Well, Sainsbury's, as we said this morning, announcing its latest results. Profits are up. But if you look at the detail, it shows that the failed merger between those two firms cost £46 million. So what next? Let's speak to Mike Coop. Mike, a very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you asked to quit when this deal was blocked?
No, I wasn't. In straightforward terms, the board's been very supportive, and so I've committed my future to Sainsbury's, and will continue to do the best job I can to make sure that we do a brilliant job of serving our customers week in, week out.
With the £46 million cost of the failed merger making a dent in overall profits, Mike needs to reassure his team the company can bounce back.
Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, you definitely can hear me, can't you? Because I can hear me. I'm going to talk very, very briefly about today. It's been an interesting day. My mum felt so sorry for me, she actually phoned me this morning, which is quite a rare privilege for me. So she said I did OK, by the way. What do you think? Oh, thank you. That was really reassuring. Thank you for that feedback. I thought I did OK anyway. A couple of things that I would say. I mean, the first is just to recognise that the market we're operating in is going through a period of incredibly fast structural change. And basically, the discounters are growing and will continue to open 100 shops a year for at least the next 3 or 4 years. And then secondly, just the rise of digital technology and the way that customers are choosing to use that to shop with people like us. In the end, that's what we are seeking to address. We should be proud of ourselves. We've had a good year in an unbelievably challenging market, and it's a fact of the matter that it will continue to be challenging for the foreseeable future. So, have a great day, and thank you very much for your help and support. Thank you.
To compete with their rivals, this year alone, the company's investing millions in opening new stores. The latest is in Shadwell, 6 miles from Leeds city centre. This affluent suburb was first identified as a prime store location almost 10 years ago. And finally, a spot on the parade has become available.
It's pretty handy for me because it's easy to keep popping into the site.
The shop is due to open in 8 weeks and will be managed by 27-year employee Stefan. He's heard some local shopkeepers are apprehensive.
You know, hopefully the smiley face that I've got will help again build them relationship. So yeah, we're not right sure what kind of reception we'll get, but yeah, we're hoping it's a positive one. Again, we are putting jobs within the local community, so.
Stefan's managed several stores before, but this is the first time he's opened one from scratch.
It looks like we've got the outside of it done now. It's all tarmacked all the way around the back. Again, it's always exciting when you come to the shop and you can see it taking shape. So, no, let's do it.
As store manager, he will be its public face in the local community.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, pleased to meet you. Has there been much disruption?
No disruption, no. Been quite good for business as well.
Good.
Having all the workmen.
All the workmen and the bills and that. So you've got that again for another 6 weeks?
Absolutely.
If not longer.
Yeah.
And then hopefully there'll be the colleagues.
Yeah.
In terms of, I like a bacon sandwich and a sausage sandwich and all that lot. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It goes smoothly for you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks very much.
Speak to you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Stefan's main competition is the Tesco-owned one-stop convenience opposite.
So I think by now they will have heard where we're coming. And like I say, obviously we've tried making contact with them a couple of times and they're not reaching out. But they certainly will be aware of us, and they'll be probably just counting down the weeks now of probably till we open. They're probably hoping that we're going to be delayed and that on our opening, so obviously they keep the trade. But...
And it's not just the one-stop who could find their trade affected.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Yeah, that's good.
Good. I'm Stefan.
Hi, this is Tariq here.
Hello there.
Newsagents Shazia and Mohammed have been serving the Shadwell community for 15 years. But now Stefan's opening, 3 doors down.
So, have you seen the site?
It's a large store.
Yeah,
Hopefully we're hoping for people to come and trade, and we're expecting some more people to come and spend money.
Yeah, and that's what we're hoping as well, that we're
Yeah.
part of the whole attraction where we can generate business for both of us.
Yeah.
In terms of that, and work in partnership with the local community as well.
Yeah.
We have a lot of contact and connection with the community, and they very much support us. And they're a little worried about us with the papers and the lottery side of things. Because they would like to keep on supporting us, and obviously that's our main, as a news agent, as you know, with home delivery.
Yes.
But we welcome the other grocery side of things, you know. Everybody needs some last-minute shopping that you don't want to go through the big Tesco's for or whatever.
Brilliant. Well, it's nice to have met you both.
Same to you, yeah. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, thanks. Bye-bye.
We're fearful about it, or how it's going to impact us. The fact that they're coming to sort of eat up all everybody else's business. Customers are not going to be multiplying, they're going to be dividing. So they only come to sort of share the customers that we already have. And that's what's happening throughout England, I suppose. You know, that's why they have a number of local shops. Sainsbury's locals, and the small retailer does not have a chance. So to survive, it's worrying what the impact's going to be.
We've been 150 years this year. I know it feels like more, but...
As the supermarket prepares to launch its latest branch, stores around the country are getting ready to commemorate the opening of Sainsbury's first shop 150 years ago.
Yeah.
Stick them back in the fridge.
Welcome to Sainsbury's. How are you today? Nice to see you.
In central London, a stone's throw from where the very first shop opened,
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
the company has created a special exhibition to mark the occasion.
Just let me know, all right? My name's Pilar.
With different installations bringing the supermarket's history to life.
Go on, have a guess. Have a guess. They've basically got versions which is like key message, key message, key message. Yeah.
In charge is Head of Brand Communications, Fleur.
It's a sort of immersive pop-up experience that we are aiming to bring to life the journey of Sainsbury's from our original shop on Drury Lane in 1869 through to the present day.
They're keen to emphasise the history of their brand, starting with their first shop, which sold just milk, eggs and butter. By the 1920s, they had outlets across the country. In 1950, they opened the first self-service branch. And today, despite tough competition, they're Britain's second largest supermarket.
So I think let's get everyone into their groups now, and then we'll start doing the positioning and the walkthrough and things.
Today's event is the dress rehearsal for the highlight of the birthday celebrations. Her Majesty the Queen's visit to the exhibition.
Trying to make sure that everything flows really well, and with an event there are always, you know, so many things that can go wrong. Yeah, it's high pressure. We don't have any room for error.
Today's guest of honour is Lord John Sainsbury, great-grandson of John James, who, with his wife Mary Ann, founded the family business.
So we've got 3 generations of the Sainsbury family, so starting with the 4th generation, then we've got all of their children and some of their children's children as well.
Aged 91, Lord Sainsbury remains the retailer's life president.
May I first of all express a very sincere and heartfelt thank you to all those who've organised this celebration. I mean, it's a wonderful thing to have done, and it says a lot about the present generation as well as the past generation. It shows that what went successfully over many generations could, with good fortune, be repeated. So our heartfelt thanks for their hard work to maintain the great company and let it prosper and expand still further in generations to come.
You still got it. Still got it. It's nice to see.
With the dress rehearsal a success, Fleur can now look ahead to the royal visit.
What I would obviously love is to have some coverage of the Queen being at one of our events. That's completely unique, so that would be a real dream. It's my aim to at least be in the background of a picture with her, so I can at least show my kids that at one point me and the Queen were in the same room as each other, even if she doesn't know my name.
I'm going to see the Queen.
How are you?
Yes.
Oh, good for you.
Jenny's still digesting the news she'll also be attending.
I'm going to see the Queen on Wednesday.
You're going to see the Queen on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Being part of the Royal Welcoming Committee will be the pinnacle of a career that began over 50 years ago.
My marriage broke up and I had 2 kids and I went to live with my mother-in-law and I lived on social security. And you also get a bit fed up with being called mum all the time. So to come for work for 1 day a week, which it was nice to be me. Even if it's only for like 8 hours. So it's my second family. My family might say it's my first, but... Oh, God. Don't like this chair.
With the anniversary of the opening of their first shop fast approaching, 200 miles north, work on the retailer's latest store is reaching a crucial stage.
Yeah, well, I'll lead you in with that. But
Analysts Jason, Rob and Tony have come from head office to decide what products the new store will stock.
With it being quite affluent, I just think it's always a little bit more tricky when it's a bit more affluent, because the margin for error is slightly bigger.
Yeah. The first step is to gather data about the local area and competition.
It could be that being more affluent, they might shop up more, but it doesn't look like there's too much around.
About a mile or so away, you've got an M&S Food. About 3 miles away, you've got quite a large Waitrose.
So that's more for their big shop. Hopefully their top-up shop, they'll pick up from us. Up here, here's your one-stop shop, which looks like that's the major convenience store that at the moment serves the community. So it's open 7 days a week. It's got an off-licence in there. Looks very small, though. Doesn't look like it's going to be much competition for us, so we should take some of that. Do we know what the other shops are in there, Rob?
The small local stores, dentist, that kind of thing, is nothing really of any significant impact from a comparative point of view.
So this looks like it's just a newsagent of some kind. So it looks like we haven't got competition.
This analytical approach to deciding what to stock relies heavily on identifying the right customer trends.
Wouldn't say it's going to be a sandwich store in any shape or form. I'd say it's probably going to be 4 o'clock onwards. You're going to be decent because you're going to get the mums taking their kids to school, coming back
Manager Stefan's been called in to help finalise his store's product range. The team have based their decisions on data from similar Sainsbury's stores that are already trading.
The way we do forecasts for a new store is that we get 3 model or clone stores. We drop that into our ordering system, and that creates a history for you going forward. So it's not necessarily us saying your store is exactly like these 3 stores. It's giving you a history. So the 3 stores we've picked, we've got Leeds Street Lane in just because of area and where you are. The other one we've got in is Liverpool Castle Street, because it's a very flat store across the week. And the third one is Sheffield Greystones, just because of the affluence and the demographic of where this store is. Is there any in there that you would go, you know, I think this store, or, you know?
No, happy with that.
I would suggest you're probably going to be quite strong weekends.
Yeah.
I think after closure of supermarkets, I think you'll pick that up as well, won't you?
Yeah, because we're open till 11, yeah.
I think it will be strong on produce lines. I think ready meals will sell well because of the affluence of the area. And probably your core, what I say running out of items are like toilet rolls, cereals, bread, milk, and your impulse buys like bakery.
I'm happy with that.
Getting the product forecast right can make all the difference between turning a profit or not.
Do you think you're going to do around your budget? What are your thoughts on?
Yeah, I mean, it's an affluent area around there, so yeah, no, definitely, I think we'll exceed it.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Good news. I love one like that.
Stefan may be confident, but only when the store opens will he know if they've stocked the right products to make it a success.
If you can get a new store stable in the first week, the rest of its life is easy. If you get it wrong in the first week or 2 weeks, it could take 6 months to a year to get it to stabilise and settle. So it's really important that we get it right in the first week.
Shadwell will be the latest addition to the retailer's 800 smaller local stores. But in this competitive market, they're also looking to attract customers with even more convenient ways to shop.
Are you happy for me to talk to you about our new campaign on that?
At this central London store, a unique retail experiment is about to take place.
So, just to let you know, from Monday morning, this is going to be exclusive payments via the Smart Shop app. So it's going to be the first store in the country. It won't have any tills or card or cash payments.
From next week, the checkouts will be removed, and customers expected to use their own phones to scan and pay for their shopping.
How are you?
Leading the experiment is digital consultant Laurent.
I think we've been quite positive this morning, which is always good. Show them how easy it is to use and to download. So I think we'll be prepared and ready to go on Monday.
Okay, well, they look very different.
From here, right?
Yes, that's going to look different, and all the tills there will go as well tonight.
There have been some comments as to what's going to happen with the staff. I said, well, we still need staff here because we're going to be helping people to register and showing people how to take pictures of the barcodes. So all the staff will be staying here.
And we're bringing more people, like you, etc.
Well,
Amazon have tested similar technology in the US, but this will be the first experiment of its kind in the UK. The ultimate aim is to create a faster way to shop.
A lot of customers tell us checkout, queuing, unbagging, rebagging is really what they don't always like, especially the queuing element. So we think we have potentially found a way to remove the queue altogether, remove the checkout altogether, and people using an app to shop. The idea is that this is something for the future, as you said. If we can crack it, then we can, roll it elsewhere. We think there's something quite exciting about it.
With the store closed for the weekend, 10 tills are being removed. Ready for the experiment to start on Monday.
It's scary, isn't it? That's the way I look at it. If it was my shop, I'd be a little bit like, I don't really know yet.
Why is it scary?
I'm not sure. I think it's where you're so used to coming into a store and seeing checkouts and people behind the checkout. Obviously, then it's a big change. It is a very big change.
So hit that now, and what you'll get is you'll get
that receipt.
You get that out
to scan.
It's now just a day until manager Stefan's new convenience store opens. In the last week, 2,500 cases of non-perishable stock have been delivered to the store, with the product range carefully chosen to appeal to the affluent local area.
Gluten-free.
The inventory will be completed with delivery of fresh fruit and veg, ready meals and sandwiches at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning.
They give me out jobs at bottom because I'm tall.
Basically, just making it all look nice and tidy and spruce now. I'll see you later.
Stefan's team are rushing to get the store ready, including newest recruit Roger, who at 72 is coming out of retirement.
A little bit bored at home. I've done most things at home that you can do. Painting, decorating, gardening. Apart from that, it keeps you fit, keep it walking around. And I suppose ultimately at the end of it, you get paid. Yeah, everybody looking right. Midget gems, I've had them for years.
Yeah, I'd be inclined just to stack on that, wouldn't it?
With Tesco's One Stop just opposite, Stefan needs to hit the ground running in the battle for customers.
But that's that level of detail that we need to be getting when we're walking around. Yeah. And again, if I look at that, yeah, so let's...
It's like arranging flowers, I suppose, to a degree. It's just altering them slightly, just makes them look that bit fresher.
We're not open yet.
Will do. We'll have tomatoes tonight.
What were you making?
Meatballs.
Meatballs. You'll have to get a jar. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
You know, probably over 20 to 30 people have actually come in the shop because the lights have been on. And they said, oh, I thought it was already open in terms of that. But really excited, looking forward to the day has finally come around. Surprising how it all comes together. We're in a really great, strong position.
Hello, Ellie.
3 doors down, local newsagent Shazia is entertaining one of her regular customers.
Oh, we've got a
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, how have you been today?
All right, thank you. Not too bad.
How often do you come to see me?
Almost daily, almost. Daily. But the other shops, I just go in, get something, come out again. But here I sit with you, have a coffee, have a chat, which is nice.
And you've made some friends, haven't you?
Yes.
Here in the shop.
I've met people, yes.
Yes, and
yes. Is Jean not coming today?
Jean probably coming a bit later on. She comes in.
And unsurprisingly, the new convenience store opening is the main topic of conversation.
I've had a lot of concern from my customers, and at a daily rate of people saying, what are you going to do? How are you going to cope? Or I will not go to Sainsbury's, I won't do this, please stay, please don't go. One thing at a time.
She should put a few little tables in here. I like a little coffee. She'd have people coming in for coffee, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Have people been talking a lot in the community about the new Sainsbury's?
Well, I hope it won't affect the shop. I'm just hoping that for her sake, that people will still come. I mean, I will certainly, even stuff I could get at Sainsbury's, but if I can get it here, I will get it here. Well, if you don't help your local shops, they will have to close, and then you've got nothing. So for older people like me, this is vital.
So do you think they'll make you cups of coffee at Sainsbury's?
No, I'm sure they won't. I'm sure they won't, no. I said I certainly wouldn't be able to have a chat like I do with Shazia. Certainly not.
This morning, Britain's first till-less supermarket is about to open for business.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. The shop is ready, and now it's all about making it happen with real customers walking into the shop. So that's it. Reality coming in now.
The aim is to offer customers a faster way to shop. And organiser Laurent is on the front line of his own experiment.
Good morning. It's a new shop where we shop with the mobile. So we'll remove the till, etc. I can help you sign up if you want.
I'm in a hurry.
You're in a hurry?
Yeah.
There's a shop across the road. It's the traditional one with the till if you really need to. So we're going to have a lot of that. So there's a bit of a challenge of getting set up. So we'll have to see how that works.
The experiment will count both the number of people who enter the store and how many go on to buy something using the app.
Just scan the barcode of it. Yep, and then you just have to sign it. And then you scan your items as you go, scan the barcode of it.
Yeah.
And then for produce and bakery, there's a barcode next to the ticket, so you just scan one of it. There you go.
Perfect. That's what I'm here for.
The customer uses the Smart Shop app to scan their items, pays by phone, and leaves the store.
First Smart Shop, well done.
See you later.
I suggest it's fairly easy. I'd imagine there's a learning curve, just like self-checkout tills. I'd imagine it will become normal pretty quickly, yeah.
But not everyone's proving ready for this new way of shopping.
One is, do you know applications? Okay, so what you need to do is, because we're operating today, is only, we don't have any tills. You have to use the application today. So if you got a, you know when you download an app? So you need to download the application, okay?
It's done. It's processing the payment. Have you got information on how to download it? Yeah.
So you need to go into settings, onto Smart Shop.
There's something went wrong.
So the main thing is that you're in this app, you're in and out of the shop within 30 seconds. You only have to do this once. So, which is the cool thing about it. So, when it's ready to download, it's ready. Okay, so we also have Wi-Fi. Look, can you get the O2 Wi-Fi? It's not working, my friend.
And then you can install the app yourself when you have the time.
For this experiment, extra staff have been brought in to help. But one customer's not sure this will always be the case.
I wonder how many staff people in Sainsbury's are going to let go, though.
Well, you say that, but we're still needed to assist.
Of course, yeah, of course.
There's still stock to put
But
surely
it'll be less, though.
Yeah, well, it's less work for us, really.
Yeah.
But more interaction with customers.
I guess so, yeah.
You're right there. Do you want to go onto Smart App?
2 hours into the experiment, one corner of the store is looking unusually crowded. Customers have discovered something you might not expect to see in a till-less store. A till.
There is a queue, yeah, but the secret till. I think these queues will go down eventually, you know, over the course of the next couple of weeks. Thank you.
Why have you got a till in a till-less store?
We debated it so much. So we started by no tills, never a till. It's mobile only. There was a sense of it's not right to not serve everybody. We can't not serve some people.
Despite the secret till, so far 300 customers have used the app to shop.
That will be a quarter of all the transactions in their shops. If we start at that level and we can improve on that, that's fantastic.
Don't actually have space on the
I'll just go and get them.
It's opening day at the Shadwell convenience store.
How are we feeling? Are we excited already?
Manager Stefan's setting his troops an ambitious first-day sales target.
I mean, we're looking at taking just short of 7,000. It'd be good if we could smash that first day, couldn't we? First customer in. 7 o'clock.
First customer, mate.
First customer. Come with me. Come with me.
Oh, you're kidding. Seriously?
Seriously?
This is good, actually, because I'm just going to see my grandchildren and I've got some sweets for them.
You're going to be popular.
Well,
just don't give them the Prosecco.
Have a really good day.
Thank you.
All the best.
Okay, see you later.
Cheers.
it's brought into the area a sort of excitement and, you know, how change it. I mean, there is just one thing, though. I do wonder, you know, the local businesses? To what extent this might take some gloss off the local businesses that are selling similar things? You know, I've wondered about that. The reality is that it looks tremendous.
Do you need anything else off your list?
And you have a box of tissues here as well?
Yeah, just round here.
Just on your way home.
To help hit his first day sales budget, Stefan's pulling out all the stops.
We're just trying to, every hour or so, just sort of reward one of the customers for coming in.
Right, well, good luck.
I've got a little present for you.
Why?
I just feel like being generous today.
Oh,
so,
does that mean I get a kiss?
Oh, of course.
Oh, you've made my day. Hopefully.
So I'll be round tonight about 8 o'clock.
Oh.
If you can just get cold.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm single. Fabulous.
Yeah. Right, do you want an envelope?
Yes, darling.
All right.
Thank everybody. See you again.
I think I'm blushing.
I'm not.
It just saves me going down to the big store, which is great.
Thank you.
But yeah.
It's handy when you live in a village here.
Well, we're up till 11 at night, so you know, if you want to wander back for another, you're quite welcome.
9 a.m. and it's time for the official opening ceremony for the supermarket's 805th convenience store.
Yeah. Well, so you keep hold of that as well? Yeah. So from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Well done. Well done. Didn't control the weather, did we?
It is very worrying out.
It's a business, they're a business at the end of the day, aren't they? You're a business. Yeah. You're all competing for the same market.
You're absolutely right, yeah.
Long-term village newsagent Shazia is open for the first time with Sainsbury's on her doorstep.
I mean, hopefully people will be loyal and still come here for the newspapers.
Absolutely, yeah. So, yeah, I've been stressed this morning.
Yes, I'm sure you have. It's not.
It's just a feeling of knowing that somebody's trying to take over your position. And that's how. Yeah. Now it's like right in the face now.
Now it's actually happened.
So,
it's even more worrying, isn't it, when it actually happens? The thought of something is bad.
Yeah.
But then when it actually happens.
I know. So yes, this is the first day, so it'll probably take at least a couple of weeks to sink in and see what really happened. New things always attract people, and so.
Thank you very much.
Papers have arrived, yes. Are you doing all right?
All good, yeah.
Even Ellie, one of Shazia's most loyal customers, has come to check out the new store.
Hi, do you need any help?
Yes, have you got any makeup remover?
Yeah, it should be on this side.
Thank you.
You want to follow me?
Yeah. Thank you. I think that's it. I'm very happy about this shop.
Are you?
Oh, yes.
Do you live local?
Yes, just round the
good
corner.
then, isn't it?
Wonderful. See me every day. Yes, you're a big competition for a big challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like healthy competition, isn't it? See you. I'll see you soon. Bye.
You know, because there's a new shop, I don't want to buy everything in that shop, things that she's got. Otherwise, she'll be finished. If people just buy everything at Sainsbury's now, it'll be very difficult.
So, what do you think of the new stuff?
You don't have that goldsmith. You need to bring it.
Okay. I'll let my manager know.
A bit of organic veg.
Right. Okay.
The first day is also a big test of whether Stefan's store has got their product range right.
What kosher products are you looking out for? I'm not too sure. No.
you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is the sort of Jewish area of Leeds. It's near most of the synagogues.
So it's been one of them. We've tried to as much as we can in terms of it.
No, it's just the one on Street Lane does.
But despite their detailed analysis of the local area, an important product range appears to be missing.
I mean, it's great. You've packed so much in, but really, you can have kosher stuff. Make a big difference. Well.
Yeah. No, we'll have a look at that and see what lines we can squeeze in a little bit more.
Good.
Okay.
Good to know.
No, it's fine.
Bye. We just randomly walked in and don't know each other.
No.
And we were both looking for kosher food, and there is none.
Which just seems unfortunate in this area.
I think they're missing a trick by not stocking kosher food.
When you've only got 3,000 lines within the store, you are very limited at then what 3,000 lines you choose. We've then got to do the science behind it. What lines do we then take out? And we've got to be careful that, you know, for that one request, we're not going to upset 10 people with a lamb we've taken out.
Yeah,
8 hours into the first shift.
That's 1940 when you're ready, sir.
Right.
Stefan's checking the all-important sales figures. His £7 grand target for the first day is looking rather ambitious.
You know, if we carry on doing what we've done so far, then we'll probably miss budget by 20%. So yes, it does add a little bit more pressure to you. We've got to look at what we can do to generate them sales. It is going to take time to grow in terms of that, but yeah, you just feel a little bit deflated if you don't do budget.
Hello everyone. So for anyone I haven't met, I'm Fleur. I look after the brand communications team here. The Queen is due to arrive at 11 o'clock.
It's the climax of the supermarket's 150th anniversary.
She'll go around the venue, which is sort of divided into different rooms, and meet with different colleagues. So try and sort of take a deep breath, remember to smile, and have a brilliant morning.
The Queen's visiting the special exhibition created near the site of their first ever shop.
You go, otherwise you're going to be the last person on.
To welcome Her Majesty, a select group of especially deserving employees from across the country have been chosen.
I'm a bit apprehensive, of course.
Yeah, that's it. Is it?
Well, it's not every day you meet.
Today's guests include Lord and Lady Sainsbury, CEO Mike Coop, Chairman Martin Cicluna, and representing her Wallington branch, 50-year checkout grandee Jenny.
Martin, the chairman, will bring Her Majesty over to you. Strike up a very natural conversation as if she's an old friend.
And do I bob?
Yes, a little bob. Not a full curtsy, exactly. A little one like that.
Fine.
Yes. How do you feel? Feel nerve-wracking? You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Totally fine.
For Head of Brand Communications Fleur, the royal visit is the culmination of 9 months' work.
So I'm just going to leave the four of you with Mike, so you're sort of little group on your own, so we'll bring you in a minute and show you all where you're standing. Hello. So I need to check on that bouquet. That person will just need to be ready when she leaves. Is that all right? Great, thank you. As long as the baby doesn't come, it'll be fine. Just wait another 30 minutes.
So we're now into sort of Drury Lane.
Jenny is one of the first colleagues to greet the Queen.
This is Jenny. Jenny's been with us for 50 years. And she's still working out in the checkouts. And she has no plans to retire. She's going to continue.
Oh, that's good to hear. Where do you shop? Where do you live?
Yes,
It falls to Chairman Martin to guide the Queen through 150 years of supermarket history.
So this is the shop from the past. So it's now into the 1940s. And Annie, are you going to show us a ration book?
Very meagre. No sweeties.
Yeah.
Well, on Sundays, possibly. Everything was very small. We were lucky because we had a farm.
The last stop of Her Majesty's historical tour is one of the latest self-service checkouts.
To use their mobile phones. We've actually developed some technology at the time as well, which allows people to do the whole shop just using their mobile phone without using the till at all. Well, you always can cheat, but we've got the majority of customers will do the right thing, will scan every item and pay for it.
And then one final piece of duty, which is...
Before leaving, the Queen cuts the special 150th birthday cake, created by celebrity baker Claire Patak, who also made the wedding cake for her grandson Harry and wife Meghan.
Spoke to every person that we introduced to her. She had a sort of a short chat with them. Absolutely wonderful.
What was it like to meet the Queen?
Oh, it's great. She's so small. She's magnificent.
There you are. Now, my dear, have a lovely day. See you again. It's another day on Drury Lane, really, isn't it?
It went very well. Yes, I think I might ring my mum later on, or send her a photograph later on.
Whilst this event was for colleagues primarily, it's a massive bonus to have lots of media around it, and given it sort of all went really well, hopefully all the coverage will go well too. I mean, who knows what her next royal engagements are, so she may well be doing supermarket visits to all of them this year, but certainly today we feel like we are unique amongst our competitors to have had the Queen celebrate our birthday. Hey, are you using the Swatch Pack today? Yeah, perfect.
Half a mile from the first ever shop, the till-less store of the future has been open for 4 weeks.
Hey, are you guys in the Smart Shop app today?
You heard about the Smart Shop app? What do you think about it, that, personally? What do you think eventually, one day, you might give it a... Sorry.
We'll be forced to.
Oh, yeah, the way it's going.
So when we're forced to, we'll have to do it.
Instead of queuing, but I understand for now...
There was no queue before.
I know, you're right.
I prefer to use cash, to be honest. Very old-fashioned. That human touch is missing now. But I guess that's the way the world's moving now, you know.
The experiment data shows the one remaining till is still handling over 3/4 of the store's transactions.
Thank you very much for coming. We'll spend the next 45 minutes telling you about the Holborn experiment, of excitement about what it
Project leader Laurent has called a meeting to update the team on what else they've discovered so far.
There are 3 groups of customers. There's a group that totally gets it. There's a group of customers who are a bit skeptical, I would say. And then finally, there's customers, we don't really understand them. The best way to describe them is, I just want a banana. I don't have time. Where do I pay for my banana? Occasional shoppers, people who just come one-off. A group of customers who generally would prefer shopping the traditional way, and there's a real question for us of how do we address them. The colleagues in the store, that really, really made a difference. They're absolutely critical. They're still there. They're doing it right now. It's lunchtime. It's peak trade.
And then you walk out of the shop and you don't even have to wait in the queue.
The amount we have learned is absolutely huge. One of the big learnings for us has been that colleagues are essential to help people shop with an app, and I can't see something replacing a human interaction.
Hi, can I introduce yourself? Thank you.
When the experiment ends in 6 weeks, the checkouts will be reinstalled. But Britain's first till-less shop has given customers a glimpse of what the future may hold.
It works fine for me, you know, no problems. It's quicker and easier, so what's not to like, you know?
I was very reluctant to get into modern-day technology anyway, but they force you to, and this is all part of the future, I suppose, this is it. In a minute, they'll be putting pills here to eat for our lunch. Just a pill instead of the stuff. It's how fast science is developing, isn't it? I prefer humans, you know, and keep humans in a job. Get some quicker.
I'm so excited to try these myself. Chocolate biscuits, always a win.
In the Leeds suburbs, it's been a month since the convenience store opened.
It's such a big Jewish community around here, and we didn't have anything kosher, which was almost like why. It was really strange. So now we've got it. It's there for everyone to try. It's coming now, so we'll see if he likes it.
After some initial teething problems, manager Stefan's store is performing well.
Good. Okay. The sales have started to come, and we've, you know, started to hit budget, which is yeah, fantastic. So we knew it would come, and we're seeing, like I say, more consistency now of hitting sales on a daily basis. Probably was a bit of an oversight to think that we won't be asked for some other kosher products. Kosher did come through loud and clear, so we took that away as a matter of urgency. We needed to get that quickly in if we were going to hang on to a lot of our customers.
She likes coffee with milk, but no sugar.
3 doors away, Shazia, Shadwell's newsagent for the past 15 years, is getting used to her new neighbours.
The effect, I mean, there's positives and there's negatives, so I'll go for the positives. It's nice to see the parade busy. This is personally me, I like to see people. I have seen some new faces, which is, you know, it's always good to see people coming in, you know. Hello, Chris.
Hi, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
I need your autograph. So, tickets, please.
2 tickets, my regulars, yep.
Yeah, we don't see ourselves at that. We are rivaling the newsagents, and you know, we feel that we can both survive in Shadwell selling newspapers.
Hello, Mrs. Morris. How are you?
I do put myself in their shoes, but you know, if we wasn't here, it'd be another business, it'd be another retailer. In terms of, so we're not going to be able to stop that. Have a good day. See you later. Bye.
Such a good job.
Oh, that's so nice.
Full page article.
Take a picture.
Love this.
Fleur and colleague Erin are reviewing the substantial press coverage the Queen's visit has generated.
Didn't they? Unexpected monarch bagging area.
They love that line around shooting, don't they?
I know, they do. Oh, here we go. Queen's eye for a bargain. To have so much print coverage, literally across every paper.
I don't think there's a national we've missed.
No, and that is so unusual. That's really, really unusual. Even for kind of big stories, even for things where, you know, you sort of maybe paid a celebrity a lot of money, you know, all of those things. Even if you have the strongest picture in the world, there's just so much on the news competing that it can be so easy for it to be kicked off the pages in print. But to have achieved it across every single national, as well as all the great online coverage, and it's just great. Couldn't be happier.
No.
Made it onto the royal family's Instagram. That is a claim to fame.
There you go. Thank you to all the help at Sainsbury's for the warm welcome, and congratulations on your 150th birthday.
That's so nice.
Aww.
Fresh from her royal duties, Jenny's the guest of honour at her own store's 150th birthday party.
We've got our own superstar here today, haven't we? We've got our own superstar. Can I have your autograph, Jen? Yeah. She on sign now. Have your autograph. Fantastic. Everyone see Jen on the news the other night?
Yeah. I didn't see it either. Oh, you are lovely. Oh, thank you. Oh, so kind. She came round the corner there and she's almost on top of me. And you did it. Nice little bob. Oh, did I? Yeah.
Let's have a look, Jen. It's a big achievement, isn't it, for her? So we'll have to call her Queen Jenny now, won't we? She definitely is the Queen of Wallington, yeah.
Is it supposed to have orange blossom or something in it? It's been really nice. All of it's been really nice. I can go back to normality tomorrow. Back to the day job, yes.
Next time...
The holiday makers. Little ants that swarm all over us.
Proper summer season kicks in. Everybody starts coming down here with the kids.
It's probably bigger than our Christmas.
Oh, my God. See you, people.
And this year we've got a vegan surprise.
The melt in the middle could almost make me turn vegetarian.
So, Lee, sorry, what's the temperature coming at?
It won't go below 9.6, so I'm going to get it stripped.
I can't believe this.
Everything's been thrown into chaos.
The Open University has produced a free poster that looks behind the scenes of supermarkets. To order your free copy, please call 0300 303 2088 or go to bbc.co.uk/inside the supermarket and follow the links to the Open University.
You don't half lord it up in Albert Square, but where does that swag come from? Climbing Danny Dyer's family tree next. And if you think you want to go under the cosmetic knife, why not watch this first? Plastic Surgery Undressed is streaming now on BBC 3.